coach Bob Rowe can come off the bench and hit as well. This is another point that Mike Maxwell came with earlier tonight. There's nobody out there you can leave alone. Exactly right. You know, it was interesting in talking to Coach Maxwell before this the warm-ups for this ball game got underway. Interesting that an 8-seeded team at 12-8 would actually want to come in here and play the top seed on their home court. But Mike Maxwell said we were hoping to drop between these two clubs this year. One of those was 53-48. The other one at Twinfield was 59-50. And that 53-48 game was right here early in the season. So anybody that's expecting the number 1 to roll over the number 8 here tonight, they have a surprise coming because Twinfield doesn't roll over for anyone. Well, unless People's Academy does the rolling like they did the other night at Memorial right here. If People's Academy plays like they did against the Lancers the last time we were here, I don't know if there's a team in the division that can touch them because that was an awesome outing for the Wolves. Just a week ago tonight, and I mean, Peoples came out and they were running like we haven't seen them run all year. Another interesting aspect of this game is how the two teams had to prepare this week. It was a vacation week here at People's Academy. Twinfield was in school. I don't know whatever happened to that school calendar that's supposed to be the same throughout the state, but it isn't. And Bob Rowe, the last 2 days, has tried to have as close as possible to a normal routine situation for his club as he could. The one break from routine was a scrimmage on Wednesday, which is normally their playing day, but a late Wednesday afternoon at Winisky. You know, coaches almost to a man hate playing games when they're out of school because the routine is shot. The players are used to getting up at whatever it is, 6 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning, jumping on the school bus or jumping in the car, going to school, being there until 3 o'clock, having practice, and then going home. When they're on vacation, the routine changes a little. They sleep till noon, lie on the couch, watch TV, eat all day long, and then show up for the game. And you say yourself, well, yeah, in a way I was, yeah. But, you know, it's hard because they get out of a routine, and then sometimes it's difficult when you get to the gym to turn it back on and put your game face on and be ready to go. That's right, and you're right too. Coaches don't like that. Mike Maxwell figures that by having school this week, he might have a little advantage there. And of course,
being a quarterfinal game, I'd like to introduce all the players, starting
great Twinfield against number 1 People's Academy. And now I think the first couple of minutes of this game, just as they were last year, are going to be key here. If Twinfield can come out and get a lead and once again try to take that crowd out of the game, they should be in good shape. Oh, absolutely. You know, a big night in the second season in Division 2 tonight. Memorial Union High at Fairhaven. That game's starting just about now as well. And in Division 4 in the region, so is at Blue Mountain over at Falls River, and Richford taking on Mansfield at St. Johnston. All right, both clubs taking the floor. We're just about ready to tip it off. Jumping at center for People's Academy in the green shorts, white tops with yellow trim. It'll be just. And for the Trojans, left and right, red with white trim, it will be Neil Hogan jumping at the center position. And apparently we're going to have to clear some people off in the front row so Field can get enough bench room to sit everyone down. That's exactly how full it is here tonight. This pack is the gym jammer of the first order. Jody Cox stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He's a senior. And Hogan will be jumping it up for Twinfield, also 6 feet 2. The tap goes to the Wolves, and Corey Niles saves the ball inbound, gets it into his own backcourt, where Jeff Rochette will control it for People's Academy, and we're underway here in the Division 3 quarterfinal. Twinfield in a 3-2 zone alignment defensively to start off. Cox, top of the key, goes to Rochette in the right-hand corner. Back out on top, the ball is lost out there by Niles, and the Trojans have it. Here's Harley Breer bringing it up into the forecourt. Breer is the big scorer for Twinfield. Goes out on the top of the key to McIntyre. Corey McIntyre holding it up. Guarded by Niles, man-to-man defense. Twinfield having a little trouble. They get it inside to McIntyre. Jump shot. Rest of the key is good off the glass. 2-0 Trojans with 7:17 remaining. Here's Niles bringing it up the court, and he turned it over on the high dribble. So 2 turnovers by People's Academy the first time down court, and we'll see what that means. They may be just pressing a bit. Certainly not the way they wanted to start this one. As the Trojans have it again, here's Harley Breer. Goes over to McIntyre, long way from the hoop. Goes about halfway down the key, out near the sideline. Now into the right-hand corner. Back to Codling. Foul line extended right. Breer from the corner. Jump shot is short. And the rebound is on the floor and taken by Jody Cox. Wolves come up the court looking to tie the ball game at 2 with 6:50 remaining first quarter. Here's Niles. Foul line extended right to Rochette. Back on top. Niles with the basketball. Working against the 3-2 zone. Applied by Twinfield. Right-hand corner. It's Rochette. Pump fake. Doesn't take the shot. Goes back out top. Dusso with the jumper is good. Big shot by Dusso. That's the one that gets you started, and it was about a 10-foot jumper. Dusso over the top of the zone. Ties the game at 2. 6:26 remaining. Boys Division 3 quarterfinals from People's Academy in Morrisville. Wolves almost gets a steal, but instead gets a foul as Jody Cox tipped the ball away from Neil Hogan. But Hogan took it back, and Cox ended up bumping into him, and he's going to draw the personal. First foul of the ball game. And the Trojans will inbound the ball under their own basket. 2 Newport area officials tonight, Steve Murphy and Ron Bushy, and we've seen them both before this year. Seen plenty of Ron here in the finals. It's like we've been on the same rotation with him. Here's the ball tipped out of bounds. Harley Breer trying to receive it. Jay Dusso knocked it out of bounds, and the Trojans will have it on the sideline in their own front court. People's Academy playing some in-your-face man-to-man defense right now. Breer gets the ball into Hogan. Foul line extended right. Started in there by Merriam. Gives up the dribble. Bounce pass to Breer. Drives left of the lane. Almost had it stolen. Ball's on the floor, and it's tied up for a jump ball. And on the alternating possession, the Trojans will retain the basketball. Rochette and Dusso did a good job defensively that time. Teamed up on Harley Breer, one from the front, one from the back, and Breer had all he could do to keep the steal from happening right out front. Here's McIntyre, top of the key. Goes over to Hogan. Now McIntyre again holds it high over his head. Hogan driving down into the right-hand corner, trying to go baseline, shut off by Merriam. Looking for something to do. Bounce pass goes to Breer. Foul line extended right, pulls up for the tough angle shot. It's no good. Rebound to Cox. Good defense by the Wolves there. Made Breer take the tough shot. Rochette, right-hand corner, jump shot is no good. And Breer hauls down the rebound. Fast break. Here comes the Trojans. McIntyre goes to the glass, missed the shot, and Jody Cox comes down to the board. Niles pushing it up into the forecourt for the Wolves. Pumps it down into the right-hand corner. Rochette holding it, working against Hogan. Here's Cox. Foul line extended right. Lob pass inside for Merriam. Off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Pump fake. Plays it up and in. And through the foul. Pat Merriam on the second chance. Followed his own shot. gave the pump fake and drew the foul, got the bucket, and he'll have a three-point chance here. And the foul is going to go against, not in the game, 20-42. Okay, that's better. Mike Holt. Holt picks up his first personal, first team foul on the Trojans. It's Pat Merriam at the line for People's Academy, looking to make it 5-2. His shot is short off the front of the rim. Cox battling for the rebound. We're going to have a foul call, and it's going to go on Cox. That's the second on Cox in the first 3 minutes. Jody Cox went over the back on Codling, and quickly Scott Draper comes off the bench for the Wolves, and he'll check into the ball game for Cox. So Big Jody takes the seat here with 5:09 remaining. 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes and change, so Cox is going to sit down for a while. Full court pressure applied by the Wolves. Dusso trying to hound Harley Breer, but Breer brings it up into the forecourt on the left-handed dribble. Breer on top of the key goes over to Hogan on the right-hand side. Hogan out on top. Throws it down, foul line extended left to McIntyre. Drives baseline. His pass is kicked out of bounds by Corey Niles, and the Wolves are going to get the ball. Apparently it went off Mike Holt. He had a foot near the ball, nothing else but a foot. Looked like it was Niles, but apparently Holt got the last foot on it as it went out of bounds. Here's Rochette, right-hand corner, back out to Niles. Jump shot from the left wing by Dusso. No good, and Harley Breer way up in the air for the rebound for Twinfield. Breer across the timeline, behind the back dribble against Dusso. Gets it over to McIntyre, top of the key. Here's Breer driving baseline left. His shot is on its way, no good. Rebound is tipped around, tied up for a jump. Scott Draper and Dave Codling. A couple of wide bodies going at it down low, and on the alternating possession, the Wolves will have it with 4:24 left first quarter. Here's Rochette across the timeline, goes to the hole, pulls up for the jump shot on its way, no good. And Breer once again clears the boards for Twinfield. Harley Breer has been a force off the glass here in the early going. That's his third rebound at the offensive end. Holt with 3 shooting, but a lot of that's because of Dusso. Dusso is all over him when he's got the ball. Mike Holt with the basketball, comes foul line extended right to Codling. Now it's Breer in the right-hand corner, wants to go baseline. Dusso shuts him off. Feeds inside, turnaround jumper by Holt. It's good. Holt got that turnaround shot just in good position. People's trying to break the full court pressure. Pat Merriam, he doesn't want to dribble the ball. He'll leave it off for Niles. And Corey now will bring it across the half-court stripe uncontested. 4-4, we are tied. People's Academy in Twinfield with 3:38 remaining first quarter of this Division III quarterfinal game. On the inside, Rochette pushes up the short jumper. It's no good. And Mike Holt cleans the glass for the Trojans. Harley Breer with the basketball. They'll leave it off. Oh, they got the turnover. Miles was right there defensively, and all he had to do was be there to force that turnover. Corey McIntyre walked with it. You can chalk it up to Corey Niles. He was sharing a shirt with it. Mike Komorowski comes into the game for People's Academy, and Dusso will check out. And Rick Merriam also in now for Corey Niles. Substitution for the Trojans. It will be Brent Sicily coming into the ball game. And Corey McIntyre will take a seat. Also into the game, Christian Schlegel for his first look. Here's Rick Merriam, top of the key. Now it's Mike Rowe into the ball game for the Wolves. Leaves it off for Komorowski. So it's about a whole new club in there for the Wolves. Rowe from the right wing. Shot is good. Doesn't take Mike Rowe long to warm it up. Well, that's what both coaches were looking for. Each team was 2 for 6 before that hit by Rowe. They didn't have that shooting edge. Harley Breer, jump pass inside. The shot is up and no good. Had a close-in shot, but Mike Holt couldn't convert it. And the Wolves clear the board. Here's Komorowski at the foul line. Bounce pass right to Rick Merriam. Back out top to Komorowski. Mike Rowe, left-hand side of the key, trying to work against Breer. Can't find the room. Rowe gets the return pass from Komorowski. Wants the shot, but again, Breer is right there to deny it. Rick Merriam, foul line extended right, long way out. Here's Komorowski, top of the key, into the corner to Merriam. Komorowski now. Rowe was free for the jumper that time, but didn't take it. Komorowski at the foul line, pump fakes, and can't get it. Good defense by the Trojans here. Mike Komorowski at the top of the key. Takes the bounce pass to Rowe, now gets it over to Mike. Foul line extended left, lob pass inside. Draper drives foul line, puts it up and doesn't get it, but he drew the foul in the paint. Going to go against Mike Holt. That's the Holt second. Dave Codling comes back in. Ken Hodgkin also into the ball game for the Trojans. Neil Hogan will take a seat. Both coaches going with the substitutions. And, you know, when Bob Rowe is able to go 12 or 13 deep, it forces another coach to make substitutions as well. These kids can keep up down the stretch.
Well, I think Maxwell does tend to give players a pretty good amount of playing time off the bench.
First shot by Draper, hard off the front of the rim and won't go. 6 64, the Wolves by a bucket with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in what has been a fairly cold period for both teams. Second free throw by Draper rattles around and rolls in. So it's 7-4. People's Academy now by 3 points. And the Trojans coming to the forecourt as Hodgkins drives down the left-hand side. We've got a foul in the paint. But they were jousting for position down low. Mike Holt getting into it with somebody. And the foul is going to go on Mike Komorowski. Mike first, the third on People's Academy. A couple of guys you wouldn't necessarily expect to see battling in the paint underneath the basket. But Komorowski will pick up the foul. That's the third team foul on Peoples. Twinfield has 2 to this point.
Another advantage, he gets subs in the game. It's hard to get a starter in foul trouble when he's on the bench.
Brent Sicily, right-hand corner for the Trojans. Started in there by Rowe. His pass is stolen away. They're on the floor battling for it. And Merriam comes up with it. We're going to have a foul call on Dave Codling. Codling was flat on his back at the foul line, just reached out and grabbed onto the arm of Pat Merriam, and Merriam now will come out of the ballgame.
What happens with Conley when he moves the muscle, the whole place shakes?
Oh, that's it. You can tell when he's on the run from the seismograph register. People's Academy wins the ball in a 3-point lead, 7-4 with a minute 57 left, first quarter. Foul line extended left, it's Rowe. Back out top to Komorowski. Komorowski calling the set play. Now goes over to Rowe, foul line left. Mike wanted the shot, couldn't get it. Bounce pass into the right corner. Rick Merriam hit. Rick Merriam with the 12-footer, and it's 9-4. Wolves 5-5. Trojans coming up into the forecourt. Neil Hogan drives baseline, leaves it off to Sicily. Trying to work against Rowe. Rowe shoves off the baseline, and Sicily will bring it out top of the key between the legs dribble. Goes down to Hogan in the right corner, back to Sicily on the top of the key. Tries to throw inside. The pass is taken in there. The shot is up by Hodgkins and in. Ken Hodgkins lost his man on the nice pick and roll move down low, and it's 9-6. 3-point lead for People's Academy with a minute 10 remaining first quarter. Komorowski at the half-court line will set things up once again against the 3-2 zone applied by Twinfield. Here's Draper, left-hand corner, lets loose the ball. Oh, Scotty Draper, a little bit out of his normal range, but he buried that one. Another 11-6.
The big man out in the corner.
Harley Breer, top of the key. Bothered by Komorowski, gets it over to Codling, way out on top. Dave Codling a little out of his range as well. Here's Hogan driving baseline. Cox forced him out of bounds, but we're going to have a foul, and it's going to go on Jody Cox. And Coach Bob Rowe is not thrilled with that call. As Cox has just picked up his third personal with 41 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, Cox is playing a total of about 3 minutes. It's not a foul per minute. I don't think we'll see him now in the second half.
Well, that was a touch-and-go one on the baseline, but he got whistled for it. And Twinfield will inbound it. Neither team in the bonus. Peoples with 4 fouls. Twinfield with 3 to this point. On the top of the key is Hodgkins. He goes over to McIntyre. Back to Hodgkins. Jump shot from the wing is good. 11-8. People's Academy by 3. With 28 seconds left first quarter. Komorowski will bring the ball up across the half-court line for PA. Comes to the foul line, takes the shot, won't take it. They're going to run the clock. As we're down to 20 seconds, we'll run it down to about 10 and then go to work for the final shot here in the first quarter. Mike Rowe on the left-hand side, way out near half-court. He and Komorowski play a little toss and catch. Now they'll put it in motion. They try to throw inside to Pat Merriam, and they quickly get the foul call. Believe that's going to go on Neil Hogan. We'll have to wait for the call. It is indeed on Hogan.
First on Hogan, this is the fourth, I believe, on Twinfield.
He's now at 4 apiece. So Peoples will inbound. They get it to Rick Merriam. Drives foul line, touches off the jumper and hits it. Merriam with 2 seconds left hits the jump shot. So after one, the score. People's Academy 13 and Twinfield 8. We'll be back after these messages. We're just ready to start the second quarter of this Boys Division III quarterfinal game. Coming to you live from People's Academy in Lawrenceville. Dave Moody along with Val Morey. Harley Breer takes the inbound pass and launches the jump shot. It's no good. Goes out of bounds and it wasn't touched. Looks like the Trojans might have been able to corral that, but they let it roll out of bounds. People's Academy will have the ball.
Breer now 0 for 4 from the floor. That's the first reasonably uncontested shot he's had tonight.
Wolves throw the ball away as Niles gets pinned against the right sideline. Tries to throw across court to Pat Merriam. Too much mustard on that one. Goes right up into the cheap seats. And the Trojans will have the ball back, trailing 13-8 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left first half. Breer working it across the timeline. Bothered by Niles. Has the pass stolen by Merriam. Outlet pass goes to Niles. He puts it up from the foul line. Shot is good, but it's not going to count as he was fouled on the floor. That's either going to be on Breer or McIntyre, one or the other. It's on Harley Breer.
First on Breer. That's number 5. So a bonus situation now the rest of the half for People's Academy.
Corey Niles will go to the stripe for the 1-and-1. Now, so far, Harley Breer has not been a factor for the Trojans, but last year at this time, he only had 4 points at halftime. It was the third and fourth quarters that he killed them.
Been a factor on the boards, and he's handled the ball pretty well in 4 games. Just hasn't been able to hit 3 for the shot.
Corey Niles hits the first, and it's 14-8. People's Academy now by 6 points, and Niles will have the bonus coming. Niles takes a look, sends the shot on its way. It's in and out. Rebounded. Draper lays it off the glass. No good. Rebounded. Fought for Big Dave Conley. Comes down with it for the Trojans. Up into the forecourt. It's Hodgkins. Foul line left. Back out on top. Breer. The bomb from outside is short. Rebound underneath to Hogan, and he locks it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Wolves.
Breer hurried that shot a bit. He was loose, so he let fly.
Had a lot of ground to cover with that one, too. He was a long way from the hole. 14-8. People's Academy by 6 points with 7:10 remaining first half. Here's Niles into the forecourt for Peoples. Foul line extended right. It's Rochette. Top of the key. Corey Niles again. Over to Dusso. Drives left-hand side. The corner. Draper. The shot up from the corner is no good. And the rebound to Hodgkins and Twinfield. Here come the Trojans running it up the court. Harley Breer at the foul line. Looks to deal off inside. Gets it into the left-hand corner to Hogan. Back out on top to Hodgkins. Hodgkins started by Jay Dusso. Peoples running the man-to-man defense. Bounce pass inside Conley. Turnaround hook shot off the glass. It's good. Whoa. Nice looking hook by Dave Conley. And it's 14-10. The Trojans back within 4. Dusso. Pass into the paint. Goes to Draper. Shovel pass to Merriam. Off the rim. No good. Rochette is there for the rebound. Can't get it. Pat Merriam. Third chance is up and in. Pretty pass to start it off by Scott Draper, and I don't think anybody was looking for it. Almost missed an opportunity there, but they were there for the third chance and nailed it home. Hogan with a long shot from outside is no good, and the Wolves have the rebound once again. Here's Corey Niles into the left-hand corner. Dusso, jump shot, no good. Rebound is batted around and brought down by the Trojans. McIntyre there to clear the board. Pace beginning to pick up a little bit here. In the second quarter, we got a foul in the backcourt. Jay Dusso is going to be called for the foul. Went for the steal on Harley Breer and got the arm.
Dusso a little amazed, I guess would be the word, at the foul, but recovered quickly.
Rick Merriam back into the game for the Wolves. Scott Draper will take a seat. And coming in for Twinfield, it is going to be Christian Schlegel once again. Harley Breer now will go to the free throw line on the 1-and-1 as People's Academy over the limit. They pick up their 15th foul here with 5:58 remaining first half. Wolves leading 16-10. First shot by Breer is good.
So Breer is now in the scoring column. We'll see if that leads to other things, but I got a hunch it will.
Well, Breer is a shooter, and he's a scorer. Once he gets started, he may not stop all night long. Second shot by Harley is good. 16-12, the Wolves up by 4 points. Trying to get it up into the forecourt against the full court press. They do it. Here's Rochette, foul line extended right. Started in there by Hogan. They leave it out on top of the key. Corey Niles with the basketball, pushes it into the corner. Rochette, jump shot is good. They left Jeff Rochette all alone, and he made him pay for it. Well, nice 13-footer.
Those are the shots you get against the zone, and People's Academy is taking his time and getting those open shots.
Top of the key is Hogan with the basketball for Twinfield. Behind the back dribble into the paint, puts one up and hits it. Nice shot on the move by Hogan. 18-14, the Wolves again by 4 with 5:20 remaining first half, and Rick Merriam ready to inbound it. Gets it into Corey Niles. This time the Trojans fall back into the half-court defense. Mike Tanner up trying to bother Niles, but Niles just throws it into the forecourt to Dusso. Lob pass down in the corner. Rick Merriam, he loses it. It's stolen by Hogan. Tries to get it up ahead to Tanner. The pass is knocked out of bounds by People's Academy.
That time, Twinfield changed its defensive alignment. They've been a little bit confused defensively in setting up. That time they set up a half-court 1-2-2, and it did concede. That time it was People's Academy's offense that was confused.
Brent Sicily into the game, replacing Harley Breer. The Breer will take a seat, but I do not expect that he'll be on the pine for very long. Inbound pass comes to Sicily, out on top of the key, guarded by Niles. Goes over on the right-hand side to Tanner. Tanner back to Sicily as People's really swarming. They almost get the steal. Here's Sicily with it, back to Tanner. Corey Niles and now Rochette double team, but Tanner dribbles out of it, goes foul line. Inside to Conley, hook shot is up, no good. Sicily there for the board, lays it up and in. Nice shot by Brent Sicily. Working against the tall Gibber inside, but has the position. And it's
18-16. The Trojans back within a bucket with 4:36 remaining first half. Pat Merriam, left corner, brings it out on top to Niles. Now right corner to Rochette. Jump shot, no good. Duso is there, knocks the rebound away. Rochette's shot again is no good. And on the rebound, Rick Merriam's going to be called over the back.
First foul on Merriam, and he was just trying to get in position for the rebound.
Scott Draper immediately is off the bench for People's Academy. And Rick Merriam, that is his first. And Draper will come in for Pat Merriam.
And I'll tell you, there's a lot of cobbling to foul.
There is. If you're in the neighborhood, you're going to get a piece of him because he is a big fella underneath. Dave Codling come down to the other end of the floor and go to the line for 1-and-1. Codling can tie the ball game with both ends of this one. First shot is on its way, in and out, and the rebound comes down Twinfield. Hogan's jump shot is good. Neil Hogan ties the ball game at 18 with 4:17 remaining. Wolves on the fast break. The shot is put up and in by Jay Duso. So the lightning strike by the Wolves puts them right back into the lead. One long down-court pass by Corey Niles. Duso was there with the easy 8-footer.
This is WDEV, Waterbury, Montpelier.
He almost lost the ball, but he saves it, gets it off to Tanner. And on the top of the key now is Hodgkin. Twinfield really struggling against that swarming man-to-man. Tanner out on top, guarded by Niles. Corey almost had the steal. Tanner saves it, goes foul line, pushes up the jumper, it's no good. And Rick Merriam rips down the board for People. Niles up into the forecourt, it's Duso with the ball, pushes up a jumper off the front of the rim and no good. We've got a player down, it's Sicily. Play goes on in the paint, and Twinfield clears the board. Hodgkin. Sicily apparently took an elbow, and going down to the other end, Tanner is fouled as he went in for the layup. Things getting fast and furious here. And Sicily just barely picking himself up off the floor. And Coach Mike Maxwell will make the substitution and send Harley Breer back into the game. Apparently Sicily took an elbow in the mouth. He was in a good deal of pain there for a while, but he's off the court now and sitting down appears to be all right.
Foul on Jay Duso. Pat Merriam back in for Rick Merriam, and Mike Rowe back in the game also for Niles.
Mike Tanner will go to the charity strike for the Trojans, looking to tie the game once again. Wolves lead at 20-18 with 3:28 left here in the first half. Tanner looking for his first point. Shot is up, on its way, and no good.
And one of the areas Mike Maxwell is concerned about because of Twinfield with foul shooting, he says they lost on the foul line those first two games to People's Academy.
Mike Rowe back into the ball game for the Wolves. Jay Duso will take a seat. And Tanner has another one coming as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Mike Tanner takes a look, sends the shot up, and it's no good. And the rebound is cleared by People's Academy. Draper has it knocked out of his hands by Hogan. But the Wolves will have the basketball, leading 20-18.
And Twinfield now 2 for 5 at the free throw line.
The Trojans, the longer they stay in this one, have got to be gaining more and more confidence now. Because when you're playing the top seed and you're only down by a point or two near the end of the first half, you got to figure you're in the ballgame.
That's right. Certainly are.
Long pass into the middle, knocked away by Codling. Harley Breer has it, gets it ahead to Tanner. He pushes up his shot, and he is fouled by Corey Niles. Nice job by Twinfield as Codling flashed away the long pass into the middle. Harley Breer looked up court, and a good crisp pass found Tanner at the foul line. Immediately, he was fouled.
Well, you don't want to get the ball near Codling, but how do you keep it away from him? I mean, he's a presence.
Definitely is on the inside. The foul went against Jay Duso. That is his first. Both teams well over the limit now with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left first half. And Tanner, once again, will go to the free throw line for Twinfield. Mike Tanner, the junior, takes a look, sends it up, and again, it's off the front of the rim and no good. Tanner throwing bullets from the free throw line. Not a lot of arc on that. Pretty flat trajectory, and so far it's not working for him.
He's just going clang, is what they're doing.
First shot is up, and this one he pushes over the front of the rim and in. Sicily will come back into the ballgame for Twinfield, and Tanner goes out. So Brett Sicily apparently has shaken off the effects of that elbow. And he'll check back into the game. 20-19, People's Academy with their hands full of Twinfield here. They lead by a point with 3:05 left first half. Niles up into the forecourt for the Wolves.
Last minute and a half, Twinfield's outscored People's Academy 7-2.
To push the pass inside, Draper baseline, no good. Codling up high for the rebound. Outlet pass to Breer, here come the Trojans. On the fast break, McIntyre pulls up for the jumper, it's no good. And Draper clears the board. Outlet pass to Niles, lobs up ahead to Rochette, goes baseline, pushes up the jumper under pressure, it's no good. Draper with the board, and we got a foul underneath. And we'll see who it's going to be on. I think it's Codling, probably. As Pat Merriam really took a dive down low, and Codling just plain ran over him. And when Codling runs over you, you've been run over. Well, Rochette and Draper both missing that time. And really, People's Academy has lost its zero-in situation of a few minutes ago. They're just not hitting. They're getting pretty good shots. Oh, that's right. And Dave Codling has been a lot of the problem down low for the Wolves. He is really staking his claim underneath and has hauled down a lot of boards. Codling will come out of the game right now, and checking in once again, it'll be Christian Schlegel. At the line, it'll be Pat Merriam. Shot is on its way, off the bat, no good, and the rebound comes down to Twinfield. Both teams having trouble at the free throw line. It's been a stone-cold first half for both clubs. 20-19, Wolves by a point with 2:27 remaining here in the first half. Harley Breer, foul line extended right, dribbles down into the deep corner. Guarded by Niles, almost lost the ball, gets it back, pushes up the jump pass inside to Hogan. But Merriam is there to slap it out of bounds for People's Academy. Well, Hogan with 4 points in this quarter has shown some real deftness inside. They're trying to get the ball into him now. Hogan, the shot from the corner is up and no good. Rebound at Clockport. Draper right over the top of Harley Breer to haul it down. Here's Niles pushing it up. Goes to the lane. It goes to Draper in the corner. Back out top. Pat Merriam trying to work in the paint. Outlet pass goes to Mike Rowe. His jump shot is no good. Long board comes right back to Rowe. Up fake. Puts up another one. It's no good. Rebound Rick Merriam off the glass. No good. Rebound is Clockport. Draper has it taken out of his hands by Sicily. So People's Academy just cannot buy a bucket here. And the Trojans have it with a minute 45 remaining, trailing by a point. Sicily drives baseline. Hogan from the corner, no good. Rebound hauled down by Draper. Battle of the rebounders right now. Nobody can hit a bucket. Corey Niles at the foul line into the right-hand corner. Rick Merriam all alone for the jumper, no good. Rebound at Twinfield. Harley Breer with the basketball. We'll bring it across the timeline. A minute 25 remaining. Hogan in the right-hand corner. Bounce pass to Breer. Jump shot from the wing. No good. Rebound People's Academy. Here comes Niles. 3-on-2. Outlet. Rick Merriam in for the layup. He missed it. The rebound comes down and Rowe can't hit it. And Twinfield clears the board. Harley Breer up into the front court. Goes down to the right-hand corner. Drives baseline and fouled by Rick Merriam. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Harley Breer gets tagged with the charge and will come back the other way. I don't think it was a foul. I think it was a high dribble. I couldn't see the indications. Thought I saw the charge indicated, but apparently not. As People's Academy now with the ball. Mike Rowe up into the front court with a minute left in the first half. Rowe working in there against Sicily. We'll bring it out on top to Niles. One of these teams is going to score before the half's over. Rowe touches off the ball from outside and hits it. That's the way to ice it off. Going up to 18 feet. And Peoples has the ball right back again. As Twinfield turned it over. They took the ball out of bounds, decided they want somebody else inbound it, threw it to a man out of bounds. With 47 seconds left, the Wolves will have it. They may hold for one here. Corey Niles out near half court, gets it over to Mike Rowe. Rowe drives foul line, takes the shot, now takes the shot. He got fouled, but they got away with it. And the rebound comes down to Hogan. Oh, the Morrisville crowd saw that one, but the referees didn't. Driving down the lane is McIntyre. Baseline, off the glass and in. Good job move by Corey McIntyre. 22-21, People's Academy by a point with 20 seconds left, first half. Rick Merriam on the way to the key. Back out top to Niles, over to Mike Rowe. They'll hold it now. As we work our way down to the final 10 seconds, here's Rowe. Into the paint, bounce pass to Pat Merriam. One fake, off the glass and in. Good job by Merriam. As Schlegel was right there in his face. And a good pass by Mike Rowe. And Twinfield is going to be called for the charge. Harley Breer picks it up. Breer trying to get it into the forecourt. Mike Rowe squared up and took the charge to with 2 seconds left. The Wolves will have the ball. That's too personal for Harley Breer. And Breer coming out so he does get a third in the final 2 seconds. Bob Rowe's going to make some changes as well as Draper comes out into the ballgame, Sean Magoon. So we got 2 seconds left in the first half, 24-21. In our first half, there's been a full tilt, but neither team's been able to score. Mike Maxwell is asking why that wasn't a charging foul, an offensive foul, which People's Academy get the ball because Breer got rid of the ball when the foul was committed. Rick Merriam at the stripe sends the shot up and hits it. 25-21, the Wolves now by 4. And if they can go to the locker room with a 5-point lead now, they'd have to feel pretty fortunate because it was back and forth all the way. Talking about 5, that's the number of points Rick Merriam has as he fires. And he can make it 6 with Merriam. Hits the second and 2, and it's 26-21. And the Trojans have trouble getting it inbounds, and the clock expires. The score at halftime, People's Academy 26, and Twinfield can't afford to play aggressively, at least in the early going. Okay, we'll be right back with the start of the second half after this message.
Vitamin for what? I need Within for women.
Within?
I need more. Within multivitamin has more calcium than any leading brand, plus extra iron and essential vitamins a woman needs. Within. Adam, I'm packed.
I see that. I mean, is Within the only reason you're going back?
No, Adam. I don't have a thing to wear. Within from one a day. As different from other multivitamins as women are different from men.
Wolves have the ball to start the second half. Quickly, they get it right down into the right side corner where Jeff Rochette drives baseline and puts the short one up and in. 28-21. The Wolves, to my memory now, that's their biggest lead of the night at 7 points. 7-point lead, their biggest. The Trojans into the front court. Mike Holt on the top of the key. Takes the dribble in there against Rochette. Holt gives up the dribble now and has to get it back on the top of the key to McIntyre. McIntyre guarded by Niles and keeping a pretty good eye on Corey. And Niles come up with a couple of steals in the first half. McIntyre driving down into the right-hand corner. Niles shuts him off on the baseline. Inside to Codling. Over him. Dave Codling with the turnaround. Couldn't come up with that name for the life of it. Going down, it's Rochette into the corner. Puts up the jumper and it's fouled. And that's going to go on Mike Holt. Codling that time working against Jody Cox, who started the second half with 3 personal fouls, and Cox couldn't do much as Codling had such a massive muzzle in there. And Codling gave him a good move. He had his back to the basket, gave a fake to the inside, then spun outside with that nice soft right-handed hook shot that we've seen a couple of times in the first half, and it was all net. Mike Holt for Twinfield now with 3 personal fouls, and he goes out. On the line for People's Academy, Rochette hits the first of 2. It's 29-23, the Wolves by 6 with 7:07 left. Third quarter of this Division III quarterfinal game coming to you live from People's Academy in Morrisville. Second shot, Rochette, no good, and the rebound is hauled down by Neil Hogan. Hogan, another gentleman who's been tough on the boards tonight for Twinfield. Harley Breer, bounce pass is knocked out of bounds by Rochette. And again, People's Academy face-to-face, man-to-man all over the court. So they've been sharing shirts all night long as people really playing tough on the defensive end. Here's Hodgkins, top of the key. His bounce pass is kicked inside, and the Trojans will have to inbound it again. Absolutely nothing doing in the paint that time for Twinfield. They tried to force it inside twice, and it's been knocked away twice. Breer throws the inbounds to McIntyre, top of the key. Once again, guarded by Niles. Got a hand on the pass. He delivers it over to Codling. When Codling has the ball in the hand, you think he's going to press the air out of it. Here's Hodgkins down into the right-hand corner. Wants to lob inside to Codling, but he's guarded well by Merriam. Now they get it to Codling off the glass and in. Dave Codling with a nice spin move on the back door. Lost Merriam for 2, and it's 29-25. That's 6 points now for Dave Codling. 4 here in the second half. Do so. Foul line extended left. Goes inside to Cox. Turnaround jumper on its way in good. Jody Cox from about halfway down. And it's 31-25, the 6-point lead for the Wolves. With 6:10 left third quarter. Full court pressure by Peoples. Broken single-handedly by McIntyre as he brings the dribble up against Corey Niles. McIntyre between the legs dribble, foul line extended right, wants to push it into the corner, can't do it. Gets it out on top to Harley Breer. Breer working against Duso, lob inside to Codling, has it knocked away, gets it back, and we got a 3-second call. He shot that one up to Corey Niles. Dave Codling spent a little too much time getting a handle on the basketball. Codling was in the lane, in the misses, big traffic. People's Academy with the basketball and the 6-point lead, 31-25. Long lob pass, baseline. Pat Merriam slides it up and in. Good shot by Merriam coming out from behind the backboard for 2. That's 8 points for Merriam as Peoples now trying to pull away. Harley Breer from the baseline. The shot is no good. Tipped around. The shot comes out to Hodgkins. His jumper won't go. Breer there for the board. Pump fakes once, twice. Puts it up. It's in and out. Rebound is Patty takes around and Rochette has it. Here comes Rochette pushing it up. Bounce pass to Duso. Baseline jumper good. Here's the Wolves. 35-25. People's Academy all of a sudden by 10 points with 5:05 remaining third quarter. Harley Breer into the forecourt for the Trojans. Started by Duso. Bounce pass comes over and Mike Maxwell wants a timeout with 4:58 left. Third quarter the score. People's 35 and Twinfield 25. We'll be back after this. Wolves now by 10, and now I know the last thing Bob Hill wanted to do was allow Twinfield to be in a position to play this one right down to the wire. The Wolves trying to blow it open here. And they're doing it with a real man-to-man defense. And also, they've got 4 guys now score the 8 court. Harley Breer throws the pass long across court into the left-hand corner. They go to Codling. His turnaround is good. Dave Codling was the fourth on defense in the first half, and he's getting it done at the other end of the floor here in the second. 35-27. People's Academy by 8 with 4:36 remaining. Lob pass goes inside to Rochette. Pump fake goes over the top of Hogan. It's no good. Draper there for the rebound, lays it in. Scott Draper with a good position that time. Just out finesse, Codling. And got the two. Trojans into the front court. It's Hodgkins into the corner. The ball is lost out of bounds, but it went off Corey Niles. It'll belong to Twinfield with 4:19 left in the third. Codling comes up now, and Mike Hall with 3 personal fouls back into Twinfield. Greer set the inbound underneath the basket. Gets the pass into McIntyre. In the corner, back to Breer underneath. Has no room to work. Comes out, and there's 3 seconds call. Harley Breer dribbled into the paint. Got the look, and all he saw was Jody Cox and Scott Draper arms outstretched saying, "You're not coming through here." By the time he got out, it was too late. Cox, right-hand corner, brings it back out on top to Corey Niles. Niles holding the ball, working against that zone defense by Twinfield. Goes to Rochette, lob pass in the paint, turnaround. Cox from the baseline, he's good. All of a sudden, People's Academy's got the crosshairs centered. They couldn't hit one in the second quarter, now they can't miss. They're up 39-27, biggest lead of the night at 12 points. Now, good shot to Jody Cox getting that 5-footer. He's had 2 of those now here in the quarter. Greer has his pocket hit by Corey Niles. Going to the hole, Niles pumps it up, it's no good. Draper there for the rebound, up and in. Well, Scott Draper is on fire for People's Academy, and the Trojans lose it out of bounds again. Twinfield just sloppy on the inbound. As Holt was trying to get the ball to inbound it, Harley Breer picked it up and then handed it to Holt, and they handed it back and forth a couple of times and got it called out of bounds. Mike Maxwell wants a timeout to get things settled down. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. People's Academy leads it 41-27. We'll be back.
Field of sliders and sofas. Since 1949, P.H. Edwards has been furnishing homes throughout Memorial County and northern Vermont. Let them help you. P.H. Edwards Fine Furniture in Hyde Park Village.
Holes inbound the ball. Here's Jody Cox. He'll lob it back out on top to Niles. 41-27 the Wolves by 14 points. Rochette. Back out to Niles on the top of the key, working against that 2-3 zone. Niles, bounce pass. Left-hand corner to Rochette. Wanted the shot, didn't take it over Holt. Here's Niles. Foul line extended left trying to work. Back to Rochette, drives baseline, forces up the jumper. It's no good. Draper battling for the rebound, but this time the Trojans clear. Mike Holt, quick outlet pass. Comes to Hodgkins. He stops at the foul line, leaves it off for Holt. Goes into the right-hand corner, looking allowed inside to Codling. The pass not there. Here's Breer at the foul line. Throws it into Codling. Back to Holt, trying to drive baseline. Shut off by Draper. Jump shot from the lane by Harley Breer is good. And for Breer, his first basket, he now has 4 points. That's been a long time in coming for Twinfield. 41-29, the Wolves by 12 points. And they have the basketball with 2:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Rochette in the right-hand corner, back out to Niles, bounce pass, foul line extended left, goes to Duso. Now it's Niles again at the foul line. Rochette in the right-hand corner, looking to lob into Cox, but Cox is covered up by Codling. Duso, foul line left, back out to Niles. Wolves very tentative here as they're waiting for that good shot. Rochette in the corner, back out on top to Niles. We're going to have a foul call. And it's going to go on Twinfield. Corey McIntyre went for the steal, ended up in the seat, and he'll pick up a personal to boot. They said he got Niles in the hip as he went by. Pat Merriam checking into the ball game for Jody Cox. Theo Hogan will come in for Holt. And Sicily in for Hodgkins. So both coaches making some changes here. With 2:16 left third quarter, the Wolves by a dozen, 41-29, and they have the basketball. Duso. It's a foul line extended right up by the sideline to Rick Merriam. And Trojans moving things around now. They go down in the corner, left-hand side to Pat Merriam. Foul line left, it's Niles. Drives into the paint, leaves it out for Duso. Over to Rick Merriam on the right. And Niles again. Wolves all of a sudden becoming very methodical. Jump shot put up from outside is in and out by Jay Duso. And Breer clears the board. His outlet pass is knocked out of bounds by Niles. Boy, Corey Niles has been a sniper tonight, just stealing everything in his path. He sure has. People's Academy moving that ball around the Twinfield zone. They're getting that zone in time over Ship
looking and packed in the paint. And of course, when they do that, they're getting those good 6, 8, 10-foot shots. And the Wolves showing good patience. And why not? When you're up by a dozen and the clock is running, you can wait as long as you want to wait. Clock pass inside by Sicily goes right to Pat Merriam. That was good defense. Rick Merriam in the right-hand corner, bothered. Gets it out to Dusso, wide open for the jump shot. Blocked by Conley. Goes inside, and the pass is taken by Draper. Waves it up, missed the shot, but he drew the foul. Boy, Scott Draper is all over the board here in the second half. He did look like a 10-foot vertical leap with frustration after missing that shot. Foul is on Neil Hogan. That is his second personal foul. Third foul on the Trojans here in the second half. The Wolves yet to commit one. Niles sets the inbound for People's Academy. Lost it way out on top for Rick Merriam. Rick working against Sicily. Will leave the top of the key to Niles. He'll set up the half-court offense. Corey Niles. Foul line right to Merriam. Back to Niles. Here's Mike Rowe on the left-hand side. Had the shot, passed it up. Cross-court pass. Rick Merriam inside to Draper. One dribble off the glass. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Almost comes up with it. It's loose, and Mike Rowe has it. Rowe driving to the foul line. Dishes up. Rick Merriam. Shot is up. No good, and he's fouled. Nice job by Rick Merriam as the pump fake took his man completely off his feet. Waited, drew the foul, and then pushed up the shot and almost got it. Rowe did a good job getting that ball into him. I'll tell you, things are really falling apart down there. About the open man, Merriam. Foul is on Hogan. That is his third personal. Mike Tanner back in the game for the Trojans. Checking out will be McIntyre. Codling is going to come out of the game, and Holt is back in for Coach Mike Maxwell. Maxwell now shuffling things up, trying to find a combination. 1 minute left here, third quarter, 41-29. People's on top, and Pat Merriam at the line. First shot is around and out. Merriam now 1 for 3 from the line. Unusual for him. Merriam ordinarily a fine free throw shooter, but he's struggling here tonight. Next shot is on its way. Rattles, won't go, and the rebound comes down to Twinfield. Hogan clears the board. Gets it off to Sicily. At the top of the key, here's Harley Breer. Pushes one up from downtown, goes over the front of the rim and in. Harley Breer starting to heat up. That one was a long way out. The ball was tipped out of bounds by the Trojans as Peoples tries to get it up into the forecourt. That might have been a three-pointer in college right up there at the top of the circle. It was close. It was close. A long way from the hole. As Harley Breer hit the front of the rim, but had the touch, rolled it over the top and in. Here's Mike Rowe. Foul line left for Peoples. Down into the corner, Pat Merriam in the paint, pushes one up in traffic. It's no good. Rebound is off of Draper and out of bounds. Scott Draper is playing about 1.5 foot over the heads of everybody else out there right now. He's dying. Merriam that time was double team. Tough shot. Trojans can cut up to 8. They trail 41-31 with 26 seconds left. Breer at the top of the key. Wants the shot. Jump pass inside to Hogan. We got a whistle and a 3-second call. People's Academy that time in a zone for what appeared to be one of the few times tonight. I think that's shook up Twinfield a bit. But you're exactly right there. So you don't often see People's Academy in a zone. In fact, you can go a whole week and not even bother practicing against it when you're going to play a Bob Rowe team. Long lob pass is intercepted by the Trojans. Corner comes down with it. And leave it off to Sicily with 7 seconds left. They're going to have to hurry. Here's Tanner. Lobs across the top to Hogan. Jump shot from the corner is no good. Rebound Pat Merriam at the buzzer. So after 3, the Wolves lead it by 10 points. 31-31. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after these words.
With offices in Plainfield and Montpelier.
Twinfield will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 10, 41-31. To the top-seeded Wolves of People's Academy. Corey Niles gets another steal in the backcourt. Niles did that line just by guarding his man very closely. And he just swallowed up McIntyre there. And when McIntyre started to panic, pinned against the baseline, Niles just reached in and took it away. Rochette, right-hand corner, inside the Cox. Turnaround baseline is good. 6 points for Cox in the second half. Was playing with 3 personal fouls. Cox went right over the top of Dave Codling for 2 there. 43-31. Harley Breer turns the ball over on the high dribble. And Steve Murphy makes the call. He saw it. Tough defense by the Wolves as Dusso was right there in his face. Didn't give him an inch to work with. Niles in the backcourt. Trying to bring it up to the Wolves. Brings it into the half-court trap and gives it away to Rochette. Here's the forecourt. Here comes Jeff. Foul line extended right. Wants to leave it out on top to Niles. Niles has it. Pinned against the sideline. Bounce pass. Inside Draper. Turnaround. In and out. Rebound. Cox up and in. Good bucket by Jody Cox.
and biggest lead of the night for the Wolves at 14 points. Twinfield with the ball. Down low, Mike Holt behind the backboard to Conley. Pushes it up and he drew the foul. That's going to go on Draper. Conley just went muffle to muffle, nose to nose with Draper that time, and there's not much you can do with it except foul him and try to put up the basket. That's the Chicago stockyard. When that happens, Draper against Conley. Draper doesn't get out muscled very often, but if he's gonna be out muscled, I think Dave Codling's the man to do it. Codling at the free throw line, looking for two. First shot is on its way off the front of the rim and in. 9 points for Dave Codling. He's the high guy at Twinfield. 45-32. Trojans down by 13 points, and Codling can cut it to a dozen here. Second is on its way and good. So Codling, who's averaging 4 or 5 points a night, is well over that here. When it counts. He's got 10. Corey Niles hemmed in on the baseline, got double teamed, and made a nice play there. He just bounced it off Neil Hogan and out of bounds. And the Wolves have maintained possession. Here's Cox throwing the ball down court for Dusso. Saves it into Rochette. Nice job by Jay Dusso. As he was airborne and headed out of bounds, but he just flipped it back over his head to Rochette. And the Wolves have the ball in the front court, leading 45-33 with 6:35 left in the ball game. Deflected pass goes inside the Cox, and he is fouled by Codling. Codling reaching over the shoulder, trying to get a hand on the loose ball, commits the foul. That is 3, I believe, on Codling. Yes, 3 personals on David Codling, and they could not afford to lose the big fella. That's right. He's been a real spark plug in many ways tonight, under the boards, offensively and defensively. Jody Cox now will go to the free throw line for the Wolves. And Cox has done a nice job playing with fouls himself tonight as he picked up 3 in a hurry in the first quarter. Cox at the line, sends it on its way and in. Well, he was like a 3-minute egg in that first half, and he played about 3 minutes, 3 fouls, he was gone, and now he's come back, scored 8 points, now 9, 1 for 10. 46-33, the Wolves up by 13 points. Cox looking to make it 14 in. 47-33, Wolves by 14 with 6:32 remaining. And the Trojans beginning to run out of real estate now. Still plenty of time to work, but they're going to have to get something started. Here's Greer driving baseline, and he's fouled by Dusso. Dusso a little upset with the foul, fights the ball. Gets away with it. Recovers quickly, yes. That's the thing to do. If you're going to spike the ball, you got to do just what Jay did. You go over, pick it up, and hand it to the nearest referee. Say, here you are, sir. And smile, baby. Smile. Harley Breer throws the inbound pass, gets it to Tanner in the right-hand corner. Bounce pass. Turnaround. Hogan is good. Neil Hogan dives for the turnaround jump shot. It's 47-35. Trojans back within a dozen. Full court pressure by Twinfield. Niles throws the long pass up court to Dusso. Jay driving baseline is called for the charge. Dusso called for the charge as Dave Codling got up and took a hard hit. Well, I'll tell you, Codling went down. Now Dusso is going to have flagging rights down on that one because he's the only guy in the house that can take him down. I'll tell you that. Dusso's about 5'8" and 140 maybe, 150, and Codling's over 200, so he leveled it. Mike Maxwell was telling us they worked on how to get in position and draw the foul, and Codling did a textbook interpretation right there. Twinfield with the basketball. Hogan way out near the half-court line. Drives foul line extended left. Back out on top. It's Harley Breer working against Dusso. Pump fakes, doesn't take the shot. Leaves it for Tanner. Guarded by Niles. Corey Niles right there looking for the steal. Knocks it away, but Tanner recovers it. He walks with the basketball. No! Another foul call on Corey Niles. Foul Niles on the reach. Well, he can flip a coin. Either Niles fouled him first, or Tanner walked with the ball first. It was heads or tails. Tanner almost did the split. He was off balance, and did he drag the pivot foot? It looked like he did. Corey Niles was absolutely molesting him down there. Every time he tried to dribble, Niles had at least a hand on the ball. Coach Bob Rowe wants a timeout. The top thing's over. 5:37 remaining in the ball game. People's Academy leads it 47-35. Wolves weren't all on the same frequency there for a minute. Not much happening out there for the green and white. Jody Cox gets the steal on the inbound, goes to the hole, drives the foul on Sicily. Cox a little upset with himself as Sicily just stripped the ball away. Jody had thoughts of a 3-point play in his eyes. And second personal on Sicily as Jody Cox had a full head of steam and was headed for the hoop. So he'll have to content himself with 2 free throws here. And the hits from both, he's up to 12 points after going flat in the first half and not playing much because of that foul situation. Playing with 3. Cox at the free throw line, sends the first one up and hits it. 48-35, the Wolves by 13. With 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the ball game. People's Academy came in ranked number 1. Survived the first half score, came away really fortunately with a 5-point lead and have legged it out here in the third and fourth quarter. Second shot by Costa Good, 49-35. The 14-point lead matches their biggest of the ball game. Sicily in the backcourt for the Trojans, brings it up against Niles, between the legs dribble. Sicily looking to set things up now. Full court pressure, bounce pass to Codling at the foul line, give and go to Greer, but he knocks it out of bounds. Greer took the handoff from Codling, but never really had control of it. Bounced it off his knee and out of bounds, and the Wolves have it. Mike Rowe has come back very nicely with Greer. Trojans get the steal, and Greer goes up for the shot. We're going to have a foul call on Jeff Rochette. Rochette once again got pinned to that far corner. Tried to throw the pass out, but Codling got that big mid on it, knocked it astray. Greer came up with it and was fouled as he went up for the shot. That's the first foul on Jeff Rochette. It's the 5th on People's Academy, so we're going to have the bonus. Now on the loose foul, it's going to be Mike Holt going to the line instead of Greer. Thought it was on Greer, but it will be Holt going to the stripe. His first shot is on its way, no good. Hogan runs down the rebound in the corner, puts up the jumper, it's no good. Rebound underneath by Holt, up and in. Mike Holt working hard on the boards there, scores the 2, and it's 49-37. People's Academy by a dozen with 5:04 remaining in the ball game. And Twinfield in the full court, man-to-man. Rowe gets the basketball for Peoples, brings it up across the timeline, 3-on-2, brings it to the foul line, now will hold it up, looking inside, almost had it stolen away. Now he's in some trouble, gets it out to Rochette, and now Corey Niles at the top of the key gets pounded, and he's fouled by Harley Breer. Twinfield going all out here, trying to pick up the steal, and in all honesty, they need it as they're down by a dozen. Every 3 personals on Harley Breer. Pat Draper out of the ball game, Pat Merriam in. Can't say enough about the job Draper's done on the boards tonight. Well, right now it's Rowe, Cox, Merriam, Rochette, and Niles. The foul shot by Niles is good, 50-37. People's Academy starting to get up into the reasonable scoring area. You wouldn't have thought, boy, in the second period that they were going to break 30 here tonight. Second shot by Niles. In and out. Rebound. His front four comes down to Hogan of Twinfield. Almost has it stolen by Cox. It gets the pass off to Harley Breer, and the Trojans control it in the backcourt. Sicily across the timeline, guarded closely by Niles. Sicily the only guard in now for Twinfield. They got the big club in there. Hogan, Breer, and the guys. Hogan, Breer, Codling, and Mike Holt. Wolves get the steal. Here's Mike Rowe at the foul line, pulls up, puts it up, no good. Jody Cox there for the board, can't hit the shot. And Codling hauls down the board for the Trojans. They trail 50-37, 4:13 remaining, and Twinfield's got to get something going on the offensive end here. Hogan, driving baseline, comes out from underneath, deals off inside to Holt, and he is fouled by Corey Niles, I believe. Going to be Niles, called for the personal, indeed it is. That's 3 on Niles, so the foul starting to mount really on both sides, although no one yet was scored. Mike Holt, the junior, at the line for Coach Mike Maxwell's Trojans, and Twinfield's got to start converting the free throws now, pull themselves back into this ball game. Holt, first shot, on its way and good. Now Holt now 1 for 2 at the line. Jay Dusso back into the ball game for the Wolves, and Corey Niles will take a seat. Bob Rowe shuffling some things around here, changing one guard for another. And Holt now at the line for the second of 2. Takes a look, sends the hoop, and Mike Rowe, son of Coach Bob Rowe, take him off. 38. Cox now with 14 points. Greer drives baseline, called for the out of bounds as he stepped on the end line. Harley Breer trying to make this happen for the Trojans. Just the size too large on that one. Mike Rowe takes the inbounds pass, dribbles through about half the Twinfield team into the front court, goes into the paint, pumps one up, goes to Cox. No, he lost the basketball. Jody Cox had big Dave Codling airborne and headed right for him, and that'd make me take a step. Wait for a step in the other direction. I'd take a bus if I could find him. Twinfield with the basketball, trailing by 14, 52-38 with 3:24 remaining. Sicily, bounce pass, goes to Hogan. Underneath, we're going to be called for the charge. Jay Dusso steps the feet. Maxwell still looking for that magic combination that can get him some firepower here in short order. Duso brings it across the timeline, down into the left-hand corner. Up top to Niles, now it's Duso, foul line left. Niles with the basketball. Breer going for the steal, couldn't get it. Duso, baseline, lays it up and in. Oh, what a shot by Jay Duso. Racing through the lane, laid one up. Almost a half hook shot. Trojans coming down the court. Mike Holt pulls up for the jumper and buries it. Timeout Twinfield with 2:55 remaining. People's Academy leads by 14, 54-40. We'll be back. People's Academy and Morris Hills 54-40. The Wolves by 14 points. Looking to advance to the Bell Auditorium in the semifinals in Division 3. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left, and the Twinfield Trojans have got their work cut out for them now. They sure have, and they've got to get some points in a hurry. Wolves into the front court. Pat Murray will leave it off for Niles. Started by Breer, goes into the corner to Rochette. Flat pass inside. He's intercepted by the Trojans. Up across the timeline they come. McIntyre got the steal. Here's Breer from the foul line. He's short. Rebound comes to Hogan. His shot is up and in. Neil Hogan on the miss. Off by Harley Breer. Scores 2, and it's 54-42. Twinfield back within 12. Niles at the foul line. Has it knocked loose. Shovels it off to Cox. Inside it. Lays it up and in. That's 15 points now for Jody Cox, and he's really that's all in the second half. Oh, we got another charge being called on Twinfield. Brent Sicily is going to be called. Sicily runs over Corey Niles, and he's called for the foul. That's 2 on Sicily. Most important right now, the Wolves will have the ball back. No, they won't. They lost it. It's Jody Cox. They're going to give him 3 feet. Yeah, that's right, and they seem to have it. Cox stepped off the sideline trying to inbound, but he didn't have 3 feet. Here's Jody Cox throwing the ball in, gets it to Rochette. He's quickly double teamed by Hogan and by Sicily. He's got some trouble trying to dish it off. There's 5 seconds. And we'll go back the other way. Good double team by the Trojans there at half court. 56-42, the Wolves by 14 with 2:06 remaining. Right out there in your coffin corner, they call it, right by the timeline. Hodling set to come back into the game for the Trojans. As we are down to 2 minutes to play. Twinfield doing a nice job defensively, but they've got to get some points on the board in a hurry here. Sicily on the top of the key, looking to work. Gets it over to Breer. Here's Baum from outside. It's good. Harley Breer, another NBA three-pointer. And it's 56-44. Across the timeline, Rochette on the full gallop for the Wolves. Stops in the corner and gets fouled. Sicily picking up the personal. That's 3. 41 remaining. Wolves by a dozen. 56-44 as they look to advance into the semifinals and earn themselves a trip to the Bell Auditorium. That's the goal for most teams now. I mean, everybody likes to win the state championship, but first and foremost, you just want to get to the odds. Want to get to Mary. Chip Rochette on the line now. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. That's 5 points. First by Jeff is good. 57-44. With a minute 41 remaining, and a couple more buckets by the Wolves, and you can turn the lights out on this one. Second shot, good. Peoples leads again by 14 points. Sicily hustles it up across the timeline, goes down into the right-hand corner, tries to drive, can't do it. Hook pass out into the middle. Tanner's jump shot is good. The whistle after the play, and we got a timeout called by Twinfield with a minute 29 left. They trail it 58-46. You're listening to high school basketball on WDEV. 58-46. The Wolves by a dozen, and they have the basketball. No, they don't. As they get the steal on the backcourt, Twinfield has it. Harley Breer goes up for the shot. He's going to be called for the trouble. He went up. The shot was blocked, and Breer came right back down with the ball. Well, dropped by the foul line. Ron Bushy had to make the call from underneath. Steve Murphy, officially, was blocked off of it. The Trojans get the steal on the inbound, and Neil Hogan rolls to the hoop and throws it in. 58-48. A 10-point ball game as Sicily commits the foul on the inbound. So the Trojans trying to foul their way back into this one, and at 10 points with a minute 17 left, they're still in it. A lot can happen. Yeah, they are. I mean, they didn't lose any time with the clock. A quick foul. I think you may see more of that. Mike Holt comes into the ball game, and Codling will check out. So Dave Codling has done it all for the Trojans here tonight. Also checking into the ball game, Ken Hodgkins back in, and Tanner will take a seat. And Coach Mike Maxwell going for the long lead look here as he's got the big shooters and rebounders in. Rochette at the free throw line. His shot rattles around, won't go. Rebound is fought for. Sicily has it for the Trojans with a minute 15 left. Here comes Sicily down into the right-hand corner, gets shut off. Brings it back to Brewer. They left him alone for the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Corey Niles and Harley Brewer commits the foul and lands right on his head in the lane. Brewer went over the back on about 3 different walls and took a heck of a shot for his trouble. I'll tell you, if Brewer makes that, it's an 8-point game, and pandemonium about to settle in here. If he makes that one, you start to get that sense of deja vu from a year ago. We're still a ways from that, as Corey Niles will go to the free throw line now for the Wolves. They lead by 10, 58-48 with a minute 7 remaining. This Division III quarterfinal game. Niles, shot is on its way in good. Big free throw by Niles there. Always want to keep it on that odd number if you can avoid it. Niles has another one coming. Takes a long look, sends it up and hits it. 60-48, the 12-point lead again. Draper comes back into the ball game, and Rochette will go out. The coach Bob Rowe going for some rebounders of his own now in the final minute and 7. That's 4 points now for Niles, all from the free throw line. Sicily hustles it up into the front court. Goes on the right-hand side to Hodgkins, back to Sicily. Foul line jumper, no good. Gets the rebound, and Breer lays it up and in. Harley Breer working hard on the boards, and it's 60-50 with 52 seconds left. Jody Cox loses the ball in the front court. Here's Holt with the ball, gets it off to Sicily. Driving the lane, deals off. Hogan up, no good. And a rebound comes to Jody Cox. Big forward by Cox, and he is fouled. We'll have to see who it's going to be on. I believe it's on Hodgkins. Ken Hodgkins picks up the personal. I'll tell you, Twinfield almost had the basket to get down into single digits. Hodgkins whistle for the personal. That's his first. And Jody Cox will go to the line for the Wolves. They lead it 60-50 with 39 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Cox not the guy Twinfield wants at the line. He's 4 for 4 tonight with 16 points all in the second half. Or maybe they figure the law of averages is in their favor. He's down to this one. Cox, shot is up and it's good.
This is WDV Waterbury, Montpelier.
Jay Duco gets a big round of applause from the home crowd. We'll pat on the back from Coach Bob Rowe for a job well done. Jody Cox at the charity stripe for his second shot. As the Wolves trying to lock up a trip to the Berry Auditorium. Free throw by Cox is good. 62-50. The Wolves fire a dozen. Clock counting down at 35 seconds. At the top of the key, McIntyre tries to lob inside. Codling has it, lays it up and in. 12 points for Codling. Wolves work it up into the front court. They avoid the foul. Here's Cox with the basketball. In the right-hand corner gets mugged, but they get away with it. Leaves it out to Corey Niles. Just trying to stay out of people's way and not get fouled. Cox with the ball. Working against Hogan, and Neal fouls him. 14 seconds left, and it's all over but the shouting now as it's a 10-point ball game. One interesting scene was Big Dave Conley came out to try to run down Corey Niles. I'm telling you, Niles was moving out of there. That was a mismatch of the highest order. Corey Niles knew he could outrun him, but one thing for sure, he didn't want to get into a banging match with him. Coach Mike Maxwell clears the bench, brings all 5 starters out of the ball game, and they get a much-deserved round of applause. Coach Bob Rowe as well, starting to yank some of his front row troops off the court. The big Twinfield crowd tonight, disappointed to them. A standing O as the starters come out for the Trojans, and that's a really good thing to see. And well-deserved, because they were never out of this one. They made it interesting right down to the wire. Jody Cox at the line for the free throws, up and in. Cox playing pad the stats here in the final minute from the charity stripe. He's scored for 20 on this one. Jody Cox, who played a grand total of maybe 5 minutes in the first quarter, and that's being generous. The second shot is up and in, so he's got 20. And he's got a big factor here in the second half. Twinfield with the ball counting down for 10 seconds. Scott Caulfield gets the ball off to Clinton. His shot, no good. Rebound Draper. And the ball's on the floor, and it doesn't matter. Because, no, it doesn't. They're going to call the travel with 1 second left. Thought he wanted to take the ball home. He rolled around on the floor, got up, he's tired down the other end. He's laughing at himself right now. He was halfway to the locker room. And he inbound pass by Twinfield, and the ball game is over. And the People's Academy Wolves are headed for the auditorium. They beat Twinfield 64-54. And this Division III quarterfinal game will be back to wrap it up and add up the numbers on the Hillary Post post-game show coming up right after these messages.